Looking back brings perspective. And the month of March in 2020 certainly saw a lot of that.
It's across the board, probably the most dramatic thing that's happened in most all of our lifetimes.
March 11th, 2020, Utah Jazz player Rudy Gobert tests positive for COVID-19. The NBA shuts down. The World Health Organization declares COVID-19 is a global pandemic. And the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints announces General Conference will be held virtually. Around the same time, the Catholic Diocese of Salt Lake City suspends worship and other holy masses. Protestant religions announce virtual meetings, and Jewish congregations enforce social distancing. On March 13th, former Governor Gary Herbert announces all schools to go virtual for a 2-week soft closure.
It wasn't all hands on deck. It was a 24/7 around-the-clock effort.
This was also the first few weeks where panic buying for toilet paper and cleaning supplies created long lines and limited inventory at stores across the country. On Wednesday, March 18th, the Wasatch Front is shaken awake by a 5.7 magnitude earthquake in Magna.
You just look around and you think it's a dream, and you want to wake up, but it's not a dream.
The week following, unemployment claims surged to a record high.
We went from 1,300 or 1,400 claims to 19,591. We're still about 3 times higher than we were before the pandemic compared to 2019.
Sunday, March 22nd, Utah announces the first COVID-19 death. A man over the age of 60 from Davis County.
We didn't know how COVID spread, and we didn't know how to protect ourselves because it was a novel virus. The biggest thing that really we discovered was the benefit of masks.
It's also the day thousands of Latter-day Saint missionaries are brought home from around the world. Later that week, March 25th, Summit County issues their stay-at-home order, the first in the state. All Latter-day Saint temples are now closed. On March 27th, the first stimulus bill is signed into law. The second COVID-19 death in Utah is announced, and former Governor Herbert announces the Stay Safe, Stay Home directive.
But I do think it's an important time to look back at where we are, because it gives us perspective and it gives us hope for what's happening right now.
Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.